I'm walking with Brian. Whoa, I'm walking with Brian. Whoa, round the neighborhood. Yeah, that's right. It's Walking with Brian, episode 3. Now, episode 2 was pretty short, so I apologize for that. I will see how long this will go because it's pretty hot today, but not terrible right now. So, come along with me and you will see. Don't know. But I do have some things planned for today, and some things will be haphazard as usual. All right, so as you probably gathered from my first 2 episodes, I'm pretty good at making different sounds with my mouth. I'm also hoping that that will be able to convey the ideas behind many of my songs, since my actual music playing ability is somewhat limited. It's mostly relegated to keyboarding, and even then, much better at figuring out than I'm playing. So I'm actually thinking of starting to showcase some of my songs in addition to whatever I'm able to put out on keyboard with kind of an acapella type vibe. I want to actually start doing some acapella songs, both originals and of some classic songs. One of my favorite acapella songs to do on my own is When the Night Has Come and the land is down and the moon is the only light we'll see. And then of course, like, it's gonna have to be multiple tracks and boom, 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 boom. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, sweet darling, sweet by me, stand by me. All right, so that's pretty cool. Obviously, I'm gonna do so also for a lot of my original songs. I'm gonna have to get back into those a little later, but I kind of wanted to just showcase some of my different abilities, and I'm hoping they'll be able to come out okay on my phone. Again, there's of course, some cars and trucks passing by, somewhat secluded path, but there's still a lot of cars and trucks in the nearby road. So, and of course, I'm holding my phone and it's shaking a little bit like this. Sorry about that, a little too much. So hopefully you'll be able to hear things okay. Obviously not as good as a microphone. So, interesting. One of the best, I feel like one of the best, absolute best instrumentals of all time is Frankenstein by the Edgar Winter Group, 1973. If you are not familiar with it, I strongly suggest you look it up. Edgar Winter Group also had a few other big hits as well, but I grew up with a lot of great instrumentals. Interestingly enough, my cousin Morty Stevens wrote the theme song to Hawaii Five-0, so I'm pretty partial to that as well, although I loved it even before I knew that I had a cousin who wrote it. That's pretty much my only claim to fame at this point. But hopefully I'll have more. So I wanted to just do part of Frankenstein, and hopefully I can do it some kind of justice. All right, I'm not going to do the whole thing because it's a pretty long song. There's actually like a fake fade out, really kind of too, in that song, which also makes it so cool. Let's see, what else can I do? I want to try and do some original stuff now. There's actually a song that I really like that I came up with a few years ago. It's called Fire Number 9. It's not really based on anything. It's basically just about like a fire, like in a neighborhood that just kind of keeps burning. It's like fire number 9, fire number 9, just keeps on burning, keeps on burning, keeps on burning. It's gonna be a while until I figure out how to like really. I want to revise some words in with it, but that's something idea. So again, as I mentioned, some of my songs are beautiful, some of them are about love, some of them are about social change, and some of them are just kind of like somewhat nonsense songs, just about things like that. And I'll pause because here's a truck coming by. Hi, truck. Anyway, he didn't hear me. Remember back when you were kids, you used to go like this, like, you know, and you try to get all the trucks to blow their horns. Some of them will still do that. They kind of get a kick out of it. I mean, I guess you would be too if you're on the road for, you know, how many hours a day, whatever. All right, let's see. Where are we going to go next? What songs have I not showcased for you yet? I mean, to some extent I have, like I said, about 150 songs, but I can't remember all of them off the bat, and I want to... So, another issue I have is that many of the songs that I've not recorded, I don't necessarily remember all the words by heart, which makes it harder for me to sing to you. And I also am trying to not sing songs that I've sung before, at least not when I only have 2-3 episodes. So among my love songs, or I guess probably a lot of those, one of them is a song called I'll Be There For You. I don't think I showcased that yet on either one of these. And that's, chorus goes, again, nothing to do with the Friends song. I'll be there for you in the pouring rain. I'll be there for you when the sun comes out again. Darling, don't you know? Yes, you know it's true. Every waking moment, I'll be there for you. And there's another one. I've been more than a little terrified. I see the magic in your eyes, and you know it can't keep me down. I keep back in the arms of... And I actually don't remember. I did write all the lyrics down. I don't remember all of it. It actually, I think, was originally More Than a Million, and I realized that didn't make sense, so then I changed it to More Than a Little, and it became kind of a love song. My songs definitely can transform like that. They kind of started off like one time I had a song about my cat, and then it transformed kind of into another song, which I may or may not get out there. It's really not that great, but another song has a tiny bit of a similarity to an 80s song. I'll let you decide if you can figure it out or not. But it's like, can you feel it like a railroad train? Can you feel it like a pouring rain? Can you feel it? No, but that's what you get. But you ain't seen nothing yet. And you know, girl, that's in your heart right back there, coming from the start. And you know it, oh yeah, but that's what you get. 'Cause you ain't seen nothing yet. And that actually reminds me, I have a couple songs about trains. I actually love trains, especially like the older classic locomotives. Runaway Train by Soul Asylum is definitely one of my favorite songs of all time. It's probably in the top 15. And although musically it's nothing like my song, Runaway Freight Train, it was, I believe, the inspiration for the idea. I don't know if you've heard it. It's on my... I believe I have the vocals version of my... just basically, it's just me singing, no real instrumentation. I have a version of that on Reverb Nation. Again, Runaway Freight Train. I'm going to try and do my best to recall it right now. And it has kind of like a riff that's kind of like a train. And then the chorus goes, ah, yeah, yeah, getting away on the runaway freight train. Catch me now if you can. Ah, yeah, yeah, run, getting away on the runaway freight train. Being that run for long. And the bridge kind of goes back to that train riff. And it goes like slow, it kind of beats up, builds up. Yeah, getting away on the runaway freight train. Now, if you can. And it just kind of ends like. So there's so many songs that I really just want to get out there. It's also kind of got me thinking about like what I'm going to do for all my future Walking with Brian videos. This is only number 3. I have to review some of my more songs, and of course, I also just like to make up plenty of songs. I haven't made any up today really yet, so bear with me to take some water. Gotta stay hydrated, especially like today. It's going to 88 today. I think it's like 82, 83 right now. Not too humid, a little humid, not too bad. A few more minutes left of walking. Cars passing by, nature of things. I'm not really at a park, just on a kind of like a residential road. Alright, so let's make something up. Don't know what I'm gonna do, just bear with me. As I'm walking along, I'm singing to you, and I tell you nothing's wrong, but you feel it too, now. When you're breaking down, I'll be there beside you, but sometimes I break down too. We're all in this together. We can climb to the highest rung, and we sometimes fall to the pit of despair. But we gotta climb up and get clean air. Now I'm crawling through the desert night, waiting to find some oasis light, and I'm moving along myself with no one by my side. But I see my friends all around the edge, and I'm saying, find you there, we're not alone. And now I actually forgot the chorus that I just did, but it's, so I literally just made that up right now. I pretty much like it. I think I'm actually going to keep that one. I'm going to probably revisit it and turn that into a real song. Many times I come up with, I don't remember, although certainly if I record it, I tend to remember it better. More likely that I'll use it for a future song if I like it. There's plenty of things that I, record, especially on audio, that I don't really like. Some of them I even delete if they're really bad. A lot of them I keep for posterity, remembering. Let's come up with one more song, and then I think even though I still have a little while more to go, I'm getting pretty tired, including holding my phone, and I think I'm gonna just do probably one more for the day. Actually, that reminds me, I actually have a song called, I think it's called like No More Songs or something. It was a period where I was just like constantly walking around and writing and singing, and I just kind of got burnt out. I'm not even sure if I ever finished the song, but it's like no more songs, something like that. I really don't remember. It was a long time ago. I think it was around 2006 or so. It was like a very peak, maybe 2008, 2010. I don't know. Part of my peak writing era. All right, getting pretty tired, but I have numerous songs about being tired too. Although most of those are, parodies or comedy more than original songs, which I do as well. But now's not the time to get into that. All right, one more song. Here we go. All right, let's see. Shoot 'em up, rising to the sky. Feeling up, climbing up so high. When you take all of your chances, you reach out just like branches, bamboo. What you do? Don't need no witchcraft, don't need magic. The thing you do is just like bamboo. Growing on the ground like a meadow leaves. Everything I say and everything I need, coming out from under all your skin. I keep going out, but you pull me in. Bamboo, that's what you do. Don't need your witchcraft, don't need magic. Yes, it's true. You're like bamboo. Bamboo. Growing from the night, spreading all around. When you make that hush, you can break it down, and you feel it coming up again. Bamboo, that's what you do. Don't need no witchcraft, don't need magic, that's what you do. You're like bamboo, you're like bamboo. Oh yes, it's true. You're like bamboo, you're like bamboo. That's pretty cool. That I actually remembered. Pretty much remembered the chorus that time. I was able to go through with it and complete the song. I mean, a little short, but I was able to do it. So I pretty much like that song too. I think I'm gonna keep that one too. So overall, pretty successful day. Thank you for being with me on another episode of Walking with Brian. Stay tuned for episode number 4.